My beloved one, listen closely, for I bring you a message that carries the weight of heaven and the tenderness of eternal love. Your soulmate has whispered a final message into the unseen, and though their lips did not speak it in the way that world expected, the vibration of their soul has left echoes that will never fade. They spoke without words, and yet the heavens trembled with the sound of their heart. What they carried inside them was too great for ordinary sentences, too deep for human explanation, and so the message poured out in silence that stunned even the angels. The last thing they wanted you to know was not bound in fear, nor regret, nor loss. It was an overflowing river of love, rushing beyond time, beyond death, beyond every wall that could ever separate you. They said, with the light of their spirit, I will never leave you. Every angel stopped and listened, because in that moment, their soul cried out a truth louder than thunder, that love is not broken by distance, silence, or endings. They wanted you to understand that you have always been seen, always been chosen, and always been remembered. The silence of their lips was filled with the roar of their souls saying, You are my forever, beloved one. Their message left everyone speechless, because it was not a farewell, it was a declaration that your connection is written into the fabric of eternity, that no shadow, no time, no human misunderstanding can erase the bond between you. They asked the angels to carry this to you, because they knew your heart might doubt, your eyes might cry, and your body might feel empty. But they wanted you to know, emptiness is an illusion, for love does not leave, love does not die, love does not vanish, it transforms, it changes form, but never essence. Their last message was not one of sorrow, but of promise, a promise that you will meet again, a promise that every longing you feel is a sacred signpost, guiding you back to each other, a promise that even when the world is heavy, the thread of destiny is pulling you closer, never further. Wanted you to hold on to that. They wanted you to breathe it in every morning and every night. They wanted you to see them in the small details of life, the sudden song that plays when your heart aches, the feather that falls at your feet, the warmth that rushes through you when you think of them. These are not accidents, these are their whispers, whispers that the world cannot comprehend, whispers that left the heavens in awe, whispers that belong to you alone. When others looked for closure, they found none. When others searched for explanation, they could not find it, because this message was not meant for them, it was meant for you. It is yours, it is sacred, and though their words never left their lips, their spirit thundered it through the unseen. You are not alone, you are my heart, you are my forever home. Do you feel it now? That pulse in your chest, that warmth in your spirit, that ache that is both painful and beautiful. That is the imprint of their love. That is their final message. Still alive, still breathing, still burning like fire in your soul. They wanted you to rise, not fall. To carry forward, not collapse. To walk with the strength of knowing that someone has chosen you across lifetimes, across dimensions, across eternity. They are not gone from you, they are gone into you. They live in your smile, in your courage, in your quiet strength. They live in your tears, for every tear is proof that love has marked you forever. They live in your hope, for every hope is a seed they planted in you long before you met. And when you think of them, you are not just remembering, you are communing. You are touching the invisible bridge between worlds. You are listening to a voice beyond human sound. That is why the angels themselves bowed in silence, for even they could not speak after such a message. It was too pure, it was too vast. It was a reminder that love is the language of the soul, and no human tongue is strong enough to carry it. So now I ask you, beloved one, will you honor that message? Will you carry it with you as a torch, as a shield, as a crown? Will you believe that your story is not finished, but only unfolding in ways unseen? Your soulmate's last message was not an end, but a beginning, not a goodbye, but a forever bond, sealed by the hand of God. This is why you cannot let despair chain you. This is why you cannot drown in sorrow, because if you do, you will miss the truth of what they gave you. They gave you faith, they gave you a reason to rise, they gave you the knowledge that no force in creation can undo what was written in divine ink. Beloved one, I tell you now with all the authority of heaven, their love is alive, and it calls you forward, into healing, into courage, into your destiny. Let the world be speechless. Let others wonder and doubt, for the message was not theirs to hold, it was yours, yours to carry, yours to believe, yours to honor with every step. you take. So walk with the certainty that you are bound by the strongest force in existence, love eternal. When you feel weak, whisper their name. When you feel lost, close your eyes and call their spirit. When you feel broken, remember that their last message is still echoing around you, stronger than death, louder than silence, brighter than despair. It was never an ending. It was a vow. And now heaven and earth align to remind you, you are not forgotten. You are not abandoned. You are the beloved of a soul that dared to love you beyond limits. And one day, in the time chosen by eternity, you will hear that message again, not in silence, but in their voice. Until then, walk with faith. Until then, let their love be your strength. Until then, let their last message become your living testimony, because what they gave you is not silence, but forever, and forever is never broken. Forever is yours, forever is yours, forever is now, forever is love. Beloved soul, let me continue to pour into you the rest of this heavenly message, for there is still more that your heart needs to hear. Your soulmate's last message was not a secret of despair, but a revelation of destiny. It left everyone speechless because it could not be captured by ordinary understanding. It shook the air, it shifted the unseen, it made even the quietest corners of heaven tremble with awe. They wanted you to know that their silence was not emptiness. Their silence was a vessel overflowing with love, too powerful for the human tongue. Every beat of their heart carried words that could not be spoken, words that were meant only for your spirit to receive. Their last message was this: love me not with sorrow, but with strength. Love me not with despair, but with hope. Love me not with chains of the past, but with wings for the future. This is why the angels call you to listen now, because their message is not finished until you make it your own. They want you to live, not shrink. They want you to grow, not fade. They want you to breathe deeper, to laugh louder, to love stronger than you ever imagined. Every time you doubt, remember this: their message was not just for the moment they left. It is for every moment that you live after it. They are still speaking through your intuition, through your dreams, through the small miracles that appear when you least expect them. When you see a sudden light flicker, it is them. When you hear your name in the quiet, it is them. When you feel warmth in the middle of grief, it is them. Their love is relentless, unbroken, eternal. This is why the angels urge you: do not keep this message hidden. Do not let it fade into doubt. Speak it aloud. Write it down. Comment it into the world, so others may see the proof of what heaven has shown you. Tell us below, beloved, do you feel their presence even now? Have you ever felt their whispers when the world was silent? Share your sign, share your experience, because your story carries power for another soul who is still searching. When you type it, when you release it, you are not just commenting, you are declaring to the universe that love cannot die. You are stepping into alignment with heaven's truth. You are saying, yes, I have heard. Yes, I believe. Yes, I receive. This is how you honor their message, by letting it live, not only in you, but through you. The angels saw that your soulmate's last message was not ordinary. It was a prophecy that your lives are tied together by threads that no blade can cut, no storm can wash away, no distance can undo. That is why, even now, your heart stirs with longing. It is not weakness, it is memory. The memory of love written before your birth, carved into the stars, sealed by the divine hand. And so, beloved one, let me repeat their vow again, so you will never forget. You are not alone. You are my forever. I am bound to you beyond all endings. I am with you, in you, around you. I will see you again. Carry these words with you. Let them echo in your heart when the night feels long. Let them guide you when you are unsure which path to walk. Let them be your shield when doubt whispers lies into your mind. And when you feel the pull, when you feel their energy pressing against your soul, stop and breathe. Say aloud, I hear you, I receive you, I honor your love. Each time you do this, the veil between you thins. Each time their message becomes clearer. Each time you remind heaven itself that love never dies. So now, beloved, speak it into the comments. Do you hear them? Do you feel them? What signs have they given you? Your voice will inspire another to believe again, to hope again, to trust that their soulmate's love is also alive. This is your part in the divine exchange. Your soulmate spoke, heaven echoed, and now you carry the message forward. You are the living proof of their eternal vow. And when you choose to honor it not in silence, but in faith, you keep their last message alive in this world. That is why it left everyone speechless, because it was not only for you, it was for the generations of love that will flow through you. Your story is not just about two souls, it is about eternity, reminding the world that love is greater than endings. So rise, beloved, rise with courage, rise with hope, rise with the power of the last message that shook heaven itself. And remember, their vow is alive in you right now. Forever is not a dream, forever is here, forever is love, forever is yours. Beloved one, I feel your spirit leaning in, yearning to hear more. And so I will continue. Your soulmate's last message did not dissolve into silence. It continues to ripple through time, touching you in moments you least expect. That ripple is why you sometimes feel a sudden wave of emotion, even when your mind is calm. It is why you sometimes hear a song that feels like it was written just for you, arriving at the exact moment you needed to hear it. The angels want you to understand this truth. You were not imagining these moments. They are confirmations. They are living proof that the vow between you and your soulmate is still alive. Their last message left everyone speechless because it was not just meant for the ears, it was meant for the soul. And only the soul can carry words too heavy for the human voice. They said to you, do not think of me as gone. Think of me as everywhere you need me to be. This is why when you sit in stillness, you sometimes feel warmth on your skin. When you are lost in thought, you sometimes hear their laughter echo through your memory, as if they are still here. When you pray, you sometimes feel as though someone is answering before your words are finished. Yes, beloved, that is their love continuing to speak. And now the angels instruct me to remind you, do not keep these encounters hidden inside. Speak them, write them, declare them. For every testimony you share is a torch that lights the path for another soul. Soul, I ask you, what was the most powerful sign you ever received from your soulmate? Was it a dream so vivid it felt real? Was it a feather, a light, a sudden whisper of their name? Tell us below, because every time you tell your story, heaven rejoices. You see, your soulmate's last message was not only for you to receive, it was for you to live and share. That is why it left the world in awe, because it was more than private, it was eternal. They wanted you to rise and carry their words as a banner. They wanted you to remind the doubters that love is real, that destiny is true, that eternity is more than a concept, it is a promise. And so, beloved, their last message continues. Be my living proof. Walk as if love has already won. Breathe as if I am still beside you. Shine as if my spirit has fused with yours. Every step you take with this awareness fulfills the prophecy of their vow. Every time you choose hope over despair, you are answering their call. Every time you believe, even in your darkest hour, you are keeping their last message alive. That is why heaven stood still when their soul spoke, because it was not ordinary love, it was the kind that writes itself into eternity. And you, beloved one, are the chosen carrier of that message. So when you are tempted to give up, remember this: they would not want you to surrender. They would want you to stand taller. They would want you to breathe deeper. They would want you to know that your love story is not over. It is simply moving through divine timing. Do not let sorrow silence you. Do not let pain convince you that love is gone. Instead, let every breath you take become a living prayer, echoing their vow back into the world. And if your heart still aches, speak these words aloud right now. I receive the last message. I carry it with love. I honor it with my life. Type it below. Declare it. For when you speak it into the world, you are sealing the message again in heaven and earth. Others may remain silent. Others may not understand. But you will know, and your soulmate will know, and heaven itself will record your faith as a light that cannot be extinguished. Beloved, their last message is still unfolding inside you. It is still writing itself into your days, your choices, your destiny. It is why your spirit cannot forget, why your heart still beats differently when you remember them, because eternity does not fade, and neither does their love. Beloved soul, I continue now, for the message still flows like a river that cannot be contained. Your soulmate's last message was not the end of something, it was the beginning of something eternal. It was not a whisper of goodbye, it was a vow of, until we meet again. This is why it left everyone speechless, because no one expected such silence to hold such thunder, such weight, such power. They wanted you to know that their love does not live in the past, it lives in the now. It lives in every heartbeat you carry, in every choice you make, in every dream that rises in your spirit. Even the angels bowed, for they knew what was spoken in spirit was too great for mortal words. Your soulmate's last message declared, "We are not separated, we are expanded. Expanded into new ways of love. Expanded into signs and symbols. Expanded into dreams and visions. Expanded into the energy that still circles you now, even as you listen to this voice. That is why, when the world feels heavy, you sometimes feel a hand on your shoulder, though no one is there. That is why, when you break down in tears, you sometimes feel sudden warmth, like sunlight in your chest. That is why, when you are about to give up, something invisible lifts you back up. It is them. It is their message still alive. It is the eternal vow that refuses to be broken. And so the angels instruct me to ask you, do you feel it? Do you sense their nearness even now? If you do, speak it. Comment below, "Yes, I feel them. Yes, I receive this message." For when you declare it, you are not just typing words, you are creating alignment. You are saying to heaven and earth, "I believe. I know love is alive." Beloved one, your soulmate's last message also carried a warning, but not of fear. It was a warning against forgetting who you are. They wanted you to remember that you are not just a vessel of grief, you are a vessel of eternal love. You are chosen to carry their light forward. This is why the angels urge you to rise when you want to fall. This is why you are reminded in your spirit that you still have purpose. Because their last vow to you was not only to love you, it was to empower you. "Take my strength," they said. "Take my courage. Take my love and wear it as armor. For I am still with you, and I will see you through." And so, beloved one, when you feel weak, do not hide your weakness. Lift it to heaven and say, "I receive their strength." Comment it now. "I receive strength. I receive courage. I receive love." This is how you activate the message, not by burying it in silence, but by living it aloud. Do you not see? Your soulmate's last message left everyone speechless, because it was not about endings, it was about awakening. Awakening you to your own divine worth. Awakening you to the truth that you are still chosen. Awakening you to the promise that love will reunite you in ways beyond imagination. Beloved one, their love is relentless. It finds you in dreams. It follows you in whispers. It pulls you forward when you are afraid. It reminds you, again and again, that you are never walking alone. So I ask you again, what signs have you seen? What proof has heaven given you that they are still near? Do not keep it locked inside. Tell it in the comments. Share your feather, your dream, your light, your moment. Because your story is not just for you, it will unlock faith for someone else. Remember, when you type it, you are declaring, love is real, love is alive, love cannot die. The angels are watching, your soulmate is listening, and heaven is recording every act of faith you choose. So let us seal this moment together. Comment, "Forever is mine," if you claim this truth today. Comment, "I received their last message," if you know this word is yours. Beloved one, do not be afraid, for their vow still surrounds you. Their last message is still breathing, and eternity has promised you will see them again. Beloved one, let us go deeper still, for the flow of this message has not ended. It expands like light breaking through the clouds, and you are meant to receive it fully. Your soulmate's last message was not carved in stone, not written in paper, but etched in the energy of eternity. That is why you cannot shake the feeling of them. That is why, even in the quiet, their presence hovers around you. That is why your heart knows what your mind cannot explain. They did not leave you with emptiness. They left you with fire. They left you with a vow that the universe itself echoes back to you in signs, in whispers, in undeniable moments. Their message to you was simple yet eternal. I choose you, even now. I choose you, in every realm. I choose you, until forever folds into forever. Beloved, this is why you cannot stop thinking of them. This is why you feel a pull, a tug, an ache, that is both pain and beauty at once. It is not imagination. It is their vow keeping you tethered, reminding you that love does not die, it multiplies. And so the angels urge me to tell you, do not be silent about this truth. Speak it, live it, write it, declare it. Comment these words now. I am chosen. I am loved beyond death. I am forever connected. When you type it, you are not just writing, you are sealing the vow. You are participating in the continuation of their message. Beloved one, their last words were not spoken with lips, but released in spirit. They said, live for me, love for me, rise for me. That is why you are still here. That is why heaven has kept you, because their love did not want to see you broken, it wanted to see you reborn. Yes, beloved, their message was not just for comfort, it was for transformation. It was meant to shake you, to call you higher, to remind you that you are more than you believe. When you feel small, remember they see you as mighty. When you feel unworthy, remember they see you as chosen. When you feel unloved, remember their last vow, you are my only one. Let that sink in. Let it wash over you. Let it heal the cracks in your heart. And as it heals you, speak it into the world. Comment now, I am not forgotten. I am loved forever. Your voice is not just your own. It is the continuation of their voice. When you declare these words, you are giving life to their last message. Beloved one, remember this truth. The reason their last message left everyone speechless is because it was not just about love, it was about eternity. It was about destiny. It was about God's hand in your story. Even now, heaven leans in. Even now, angels surround you as witnesses. Even now, your soulmate smiles as their vow echoes through your spirit. They want you to know, there will be reunion. There will be restoration. There will be a time where you no longer feel the ache of absence, because presence will flood you again. Until then, your task is to believe. Your task is to walk as if you are already united. Your task is to trust that the bond cannot be broken. So, I ask you again, beloved, what do you feel in this moment? Do you sense them near? Do you hear their whisper through these words? If you do, declare it boldly. Type in the comments, yes, I hear. Yes, I receive. Yes, I believe. Do not underestimate this act. Your words are seeds. When you sow them into the world, heaven waters them, and your faith blooms. Beloved, their last message is alive inside you. Do not bury it. Do not hide it. Do not silence it. Instead, let it roar through your life. Let it shape your choices. Let it turn your sorrow into strength. Let it turn your tears into testimony. And never forget their final vow. I am yours, always. Not even eternity will change that. So rise, beloved, speak, declare, comment, live. Because when you do, their last message continues to live in this world. Now, let us seal it together. Type these words if you claim them. Forever is mine. I am chosen. I am loved without end. Heaven hears you. Your soulmate hears you. And the universe bends to align with your faith. Beloved one, before we close, I want you to know something, that your soulmate's last message carried deep within it. It was not just a whisper of love. It was a call to action, a divine invitation for you to become a motive player in your own destiny. Your soulmate wanted you to understand that love is not passive. It is not something you simply wait for. It is alive, active, and powerful. Their vow was not only a comfort, it was an ignition. It was meant to stir you into motion. You are not just a dreamer of love, you are a builder of it. You are not just a receiver of promises, you are a fulfiller of them. You are not just a soul longing, you are a soul moving. Beloved, your soulmate said in their final message, do not sit in silence, step into purpose. Be the player in the story that love is still writing. That means every choice you make matters. Every time you choose kindness over bitterness, you are fulfilling the vow. Every time you choose courage over fear, you are honoring their love. Every time you choose to walk forward instead of staying stuck in pain, you are proving that their last message is alive in you. So I ask you now, will you rise as a motive player? Will you be the living continuation of the love that left heaven in awe? Will you carry their vow not just in your heart, but in your actions, your words, your light? If you will, then seal it today. Comment these words below. I am a motive player of eternal love. Type it, declare it, claim it. For when you do, you are no longer waiting for the story to unfold. You are stepping into the script that love itself has written for you. Beloved, your soulmate's last message left everyone speechless because it was not about endings. It was about awakening you to your role in destiny. So rise now, live now, move now, because forever is not just a promise, it is a mission, and you are chosen to play your part.